What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I feel like this is my first real eyeshadow look that I'm going to do for y'all. Ignore the fact that my lace is tied down, but I have no idea what this look is about to be. So I just have on like my random Tupac shirt, and I'm about to pick from this bowl, whatever, fish bowl. It's kind of like a fish bowl. So on my Instagram, I recently started a sneakerhead series. It's basically where I create a makeup look based off of a sneaker. So, yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see how the looks come out. I'll put a picture of how the first one came out, which was really pretty. I did the Travis Scott 6s and I really liked how that came out. So let's get to it and pick another look. I'm scared because there is a lot of random stuff in here and I don't want to get something that I'm like, can you even do something with that? So I pulled out some of the ones that just like were repetitive yesterday, and then I got more recommendations from my friend. So to prove I'm not cheating, I'm not looking. What is this? Oh, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Okay, we got a good one. We got the Retro High UNC patent ones. I'll put a picture of the shoe right here, and then we're gonna do this. This is gonna be fun. We love blue, so let's go. Okay, also I did my face off camera. This is probably something that I will do almost all of the time, just so I don't waste y'all's time with something that's pretty much the same every time I do it. At some point I will put my foundation routine up. I'm still working with it. Like, it's not perfect. I think it's nice, but it's not perfect. I forgot to put my illuminator underneath my foundation today, so I might actually have to highlight today, so I'm a little sad about that. But let's get into this look. I need to pull up a picture of the shoe to make sure I'm getting my colors right, though, because I won't no sneakerheads clocking me for having the wrong colors and being like, that's not even it. And I'm like, okay, well, it's my, you know, personal representation of how I want to create something based on the sneaker. So I'm gonna go grab a picture of the sneaker so I can put it right here, probably on my laptop screen, and then we are about to get rocking and rolling. All right, y'all, I got my picture up over here. I got my eyeshadow palettes out here. I'm about to use this rainbow palette from Makeup Revolution. I don't know how well it's gonna do, but we're gonna try. And then I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty for probably more. This color looks, okay. So the light blue on the shoe is more like this color, but I'm nervous that I'm gonna have to use the darker one because the Revolution one won't be as pigmented. So the shoes have like a deep, deep, deep navy blue. I think that I might need to get my Juvia's navy blue because it's a lot darker than the one in my Huda palette. We're gonna start with that color right there and then keep rocking. So in order for this video to not be 325,600 minutes, I sped it up. So I always start off with my Lorac eyeshadow primer, and I use this faithfully. It is absolutely amazing. Another gift from my sister. Like, what? Y'all need to get a sister like mine. Like, she gets me all the good stuff. She also got me one of the palettes I'm about to use in this video. I have a good sister. Anyways, so I'm starting with the navy blue shade from the Huda palette, and I am essentially creating like a cat eye shape in my crease. You'll see it a little bit more as I continue to do my eyeshadow, but this step is pretty simple. I literally just take a fluffy blending brush for your eyelids, and I pack the color on, and I just blend it across in circular motions. I guess I do circular motions. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this part. So I ended up grabbing my Juvia's Place palette because I just felt like that blue wasn't deep enough for the navy that was in the shoe. I like to be as close as possible when it comes to like my recreation type things, but sometimes we can't always hit it on the head. But you know, we do what we have to do. So I just took that darker blue and deepened my crease with that color, and I decided that it wasn't dark enough. So guess what I did? I went and got my Kylie Jenner palette and I used the black to make it even darker. And y'all are probably like, it's already dark, but to me it wasn't looking dark. So here we go with this black, and let's see if I ruin it. Stay tuned. So after I added the black to my crease, I wiped off my brush, and then I went in with the powder blue color from the Makeup Revolution palette that I showed you guys in the beginning. This eyeshadow was mad chalky. You will probably see me having a coughing attack. Maybe. Nope, I probably took that out. Anyways, I was like choking because of how powdery it was. 10 out of 10, do not recommend, but we will be on the hunt for a new high quality eyeshadow palette that is not super dusty and chalky that I can use for like all of my bright colors. So a new like rainbow colored palette, because that one is not it. Sorry, Revolution. I know y'all are better now, but back in the day, products were not as nice as they are now. So I cut my crease. Y'all probably already saw that, but I just went in with this white concealer from ColourPop and I put it on my eyelid. And when you blink and look up, it goes to where your natural crease is. So that's how I do my cut creases. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'll probably have to do a tutorial on how to do a cut crease or something. So I wanted it to be a lot brighter and whiter than it was looking. So I did go in again with the white concealer, and then I put white eyeshadow on top so it could be more of a true white. Honestly, if I wanted to do this better, I would have gotten like a Q-tip and Vaseline and cleaned off my eyelid so it wouldn't mix with the blue, but it turned out all right anyway, so it wasn't that big of a deal. It still came out the way that I wanted it to. So here I am blending my life away, trying to get the perfect gradient. I did take that light blue color from the Revolution palette and put it on my eyelid. And I blended the white into the blue into the navy blue. So you'll see me going back and forth with that white just because it was not giving what it was supposed to have gave. So I fixed it. But we're getting it together. I did put more navy blue at the corner to create the perfect gradient, and it's perfectly imperfect. So, you know, I'm getting there. I'm really proud of how clean this look came out because I like to do things more like blended and glowy. Like I'm not a very like cut crease here and like sharp liner here kind of girl. I'm more of like blend. So I am proud of myself for doing this. Okay, so boom. When using bright color shadows, there's probably going to be fallout 100% of the time. And the tip that I have for that is doing your foundation after your eyeshadow, which is something that I used to do. However, I've moved away from that because mostly for video filming purposes, you guys get the full look after I'm done with my eyeshadow pretty much. So that's why I do that now, but I just took my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and cleaned up the edges so it could be crisp and sharp. So here I am, mentally preparing myself to do eyeliner, the bane of my existence, and I would like to say that I killed my wing today. Like, it's not that I'm bad, it's just that I'm scared. Like, I really just don't do eyeliner enough to just like bust out a perfect wing in like 15 seconds like a lot of makeup artists do. So hang in there, we will get there. We learn together. So I'm showing you guys how to prop your elbow to do your non-dominant eye. That's just what I do. I stabilize my elbow and then yeah, I just draw my wing, and that's pretty much all it takes for me. So the next part of this video, I am trying to decide how I need to like amp it up and bring it to the next level. So I ended up smoking out my bottom lash line and completely stabbing myself in the eyeball. But you know, I'm okay. So I just smoked out the bottom lash line with the navy blue color from the small Huda Beauty palette that I showed in the beginning. And then I tried to go in the front with that powder blue from the Revolution palette, but it was not giving me anything. So I ended up going back into the blue Huda palette that I showed you guys in the beginning, and I used the lighter blue that was in that palette instead because it had a lot more pigmentation. So congratulations if you have made it this far. We are almost done. I just need to put on mascara really quickly. I am using the Milk Makeup mascara again because the one that I want is currently out of stock everywhere, but I'm not telling you which one it is because I'm going to do a review. So be looking forward for that when I can finally get my hands on it. But yep, this is pretty much almost the final look. I'm going to throw on some lashes and then we will be done. Oh, I lied. Let me do some highlight first. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting palette. I honestly do not know what it's called, but I will put it in the description box. I use the darkest color in that palette because I feel like the rest of them are a little bit too on the cool side and a little bit ashy. Okay, y'all, I almost forgot to film the outro. That would have been so awkward. Okay, anyways, this is the final look. Ignore my eyelash if it looks a little weird. I snatched that mug off because I thought I was done, but I realized that I did not film the end of this video. So this is how the final look came out. I did put a little highlight on. You see her popping? Oh. Excuse my weirdness. I threw my press-ons from Nails by J. Denise. And I'll put where I got these from in my description box or whatever. Very good friend of mine. She's dope. But yeah, this is the final look. Get into it. I love what it's giving me. I think I did a good job on this one. So, but y'all be blessed. Stay safe. Do things that make you happy. And you know, spread love, all of that good stuff. I will have another video for you guys probably by the weekend, and it will not be makeup related, so if you're more into like fashion and stuff, stay tuned for that. I promise I have stuff coming for my non-makeup wearing girls. So yeah, thank you for subscribing. I'll probably put my Instagram, YouTube, all that at the end so you guys can see it again, but love y'all. Bye.